Hello, how is everyone? Welcome. Welcome. Let me make sure that we are live on Facebook. And we will jump right in talking about our cleanse and restore and why now I am finally doing it. I have been with Doterra for about 5 years, which is crazy. And I have never done the cleanse and restore. And yay, we're here, we're on, awesome. So what I'm gonna do is, if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the comments. And then when I'm all done, then I will try and answer the questions as I can. Hopefully, I will answer your questions as we go along. So as I was saying, I have been with Doterra for about 5 years and I have never done the cleanse and restore. Cleanse. It's 30 days. It's 30 days and I've never done it. And the reason why, dun, 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 is I have always been pregnant or nursing in my season with Doterra. And disclaimer, I'm actually still nursing, but I am listening to my body and it's time to do a cleanse. And my daughter is still nursing in the morning and the evening, and so it's time to do it is what my gut is telling me, and it's time to listen to my gut. And the reason why you don't want to do the cleanse while you're pregnant or while you are nursing is for a few reasons. For some people, it might be a little tough on your system in regards to it. Just you might really need the cleanse, okay? Not that you're going to be on the toilet the whole time you're doing it for the whole 30 days, but you just might notice that you're going maybe a little bit more than normal, or some people don't notice a difference at all. But what you don't get to see is the toxins that are flushing out of your system, okay? And so when you are pooping and peeing, that's great because it's just going in the toilet. And you're working out, so you're sweating out those toxins and all of that. But when you're nursing, sometimes those toxins are going to go through your supply, and we don't want to pass that on, right? We're trying to get rid of it, not pass it to somebody else. And in addition to that, you might notice a decrease in your milk supply because your body is working on cleansing itself, so it's going to take from other areas and not be so ample in supply of things. So with that being said, that's just the little disclaimer. And so it's not really something that is encouraged for those that are nursing, but this is what the kit looks like when you get it. It is actually in a starter kit with Doterra, and that is the only way that you can get everything all at once. Is if you already have your wholesale membership, you can just log right in. Go ahead and purchase the Cleanse and Restore Enrollment Kit is what you want to look for. And it opens up and it comes so beautiful just like this. And here's the awesome thing that's exciting about it is this pops out, and then there's a little secret compartment behind there with the book. Okay. And the reason why this book is so amazing is if you flip to the last couple of pages in there, it will actually give you a checklist. It will give you a checklist, the 3 stages. We'll talk about that in a little bit, all of the products and all that good stuff. What I did for you was I created with another friend a printable version breaking down all the supplements and when you should be taking them, color coded and all of that. I uploaded the link on the team page earlier this evening. And so you should be good to go if you wanted to just print that out and be ready for that. Unless you want to use your book, you can use your book. That's totally fine. I just wanted something that was a little bit easier for me. Okay. So here is what your kit is going to look like. We've got Lemon, DDR Prime, the Lifelong Vitality, the Zendocrine Soft Gel, the GX Assist, the PB Assist, the Terrazyme, and the Zendocrine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these really quick, break them down, why they're important for the cleanse, and what all of them entail. Before we do that, in the book, you're going to notice that there's 3 phases to the cleanse, okay? There is the activate, the reset, and the renew. And you actually don't take all of these supplements at the same time during the cleanse. You don't take them all the whole time, so all 30 days. It gets broken up. There are some that you do take the whole time, and that's awesome, okay? There are some that you don't, and the reason being is you're activating. So activate for the first 10 days is going to be you're stirring things up. Okay, you're activating things. You're saying, okay, body, work with me here. We are getting ready to cleanse. Then you've got the reset, and the reset is going to reset things and clean things up and do what it needs to do. And then the renew, where you kind of just clean things out, and the renew part is now we are going to renew things. And so we'll talk a little bit about, you know, renewing and all that good stuff. So it's a 3-step process within 30 days. Each step is a 10-day, 10-day, and 10-day. Okay. So during the cleanse, you are going to be taking the lemon oil, which is suggested. I keep putting the book away, but I need it for my notes. It's suggested for the lemon that you take that 2 drops in 8 ounces of water 5 times a day for a total of 10 drops a day, the whole time. Okay, so you are working on your water intake. I've actually gotten really better this whole week about my water intake. I'm going to start the cleanse next Monday. That's when I decided I was going to do it. So I wanted to make sure that my body was used to water, and I wasn't just going to flush it. I slept off in the water department, and so I wanted to get back into the swing of things in the water department. So I am prepping my body now for water intake, okay? The other thing that you're going to be taking the whole time is going to be the lifelong vitality. For those of you that, let's see, well, the Lifelong Vitality Challenge actually starts next week too. So that's perfect. If you do the cleanse and you want to do the Lifelong Vitality Challenge at the same time, that's great. For those of you that haven't ever done a Lifelong Vitality, I suggest that you start out slow and work your way up. And there's a whole video talking all about the Lifelong Vitality in detail. I'm not going to do that now. If you want, you can just go back and watch one of the other videos about it. And it just goes into detail the amazingness out of the Lifelong Vitality. We're going to talk about the other supplements a little bit more today. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Terrazyme. The Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme. And what that means is what? So Terrazyme, you actually are going to be taking the whole time. And I have it set up that I'm going to be taking 5 of these a day. I'm going to be taking 1 in the morning on an empty stomach with some water. I'm going to take 1 at lunch. Take 1 at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then 1 right before bed on an empty stomach also. And the reason being is we all lack digestive enzymes. Reason our food today is not the food that it was and should be. Most of us don't eat a complete raw diet like we should. And therefore, we need our enzymes to help our body digest the food that we are eating. So that's part of the reason why you take it at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then that's what's suggested for the cleanse. The other reason why I'm going to be taking it in the morning and in the evening on an empty stomach with some water, lemon water, is because if you're one of those people that wakes up in the morning and you are still heavily bloated, or you're just like, oh, what is going on? You know, I should be feeling pretty good. Terrazyme will be your best friend. Your body is just not processing the food correctly. And so it's kind of just sitting there and it's not being digestive and the enzymes aren't flowing through. And this will be your best friend. It is gentle enough. You can never OD on digestive enzymes, which is awesome. So that's why I will be taking 5 of those a day. That's the Terrazyme. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm trying to think which order we should do this in. I think at this point it's going to be, okay, yes, the Zendocrine Complex. So the Zendocrine Complex is not available individually right now. And the reason being is doTERRA prides themselves on the fact that the stuff that comes to them from farms is contaminant free, ethical, and all that good stuff. And the reality is when it came to doTERRA, there was a huge batch that did not meet the doTERRA standard, and doTERRA rejected it. And so the only way that they had enough of the endocrine complex to have it in the Cleanse and Restore kit, and that is the only way that you can get it right now. I will post a link of an item that you could use to substitute the endocrine complex if you have everything else but this. Just keep in mind, it's not going to replace the endocrine complex. It's going to be okay, if you want. So what's so great about the endocrine complex is, I got to look at my notes. I don't have everything memorized, believe it or not. So the endocrine complex is, if I wanted to show you the difference, there's two forms of endocrine, okay? This one has all essential oils in it, and this one is more of the herbs. There are 14, so this is a proprietary blend, okay, of 14 active whole food extracts. And it's a great delivery system. And so this is actually one of the things that you will be taking the whole 30 days. And you're going to take 1 capsule in the morning and 1 in the evening with your meal. So 2 of these the whole time. That will actually supply you, 1 bottle will supply you through the whole cleanse, unless you want to sell it on the black market. I'm just joking. But that is another one that you are going to be taking the whole time. And so then let's talk about endocrine detoxification blend. So this is the oil in a soft gel. And the difference between this and the other one is this one is the oil versus the herb. Both have their pros and cons to them, and they're both great. So what's great about this is, I got a tickle in my throat, hold on. The oils in here are really going to support your liver. And the whole point of doing a cleanse is really to just help your liver out. I just listened to a hormone summit, and it was phenomenal. And it kept coming up and up and up about your liver and how it's so important to love on your liver, and it's so important to take care of your liver. And so endocrine detoxification blend is going to help support your liver and just flush out the toxins. Your liver does a huge job in your body, and if it's angry, whoo, watch out, okay? So for some of you that may or may not know this, but endocrine does come in an oil form also. So these two are the exact same thing. This just comes in a capsule, ready to go, okay? I wanted you to know those things with that. And that is, you are only going to actually be taking the endocrine soft gels for the first 10 days. And you're going to be taking 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. I think I already said that. Okay, so that's during the activate stage. Now, if we move into the reset stage, hello, GX Assist. The name of it right there just scares me. I have never taken the supplement. One of the big things that people say to me is, oh my gosh, am I going to poop my brains out with this? No, you're not going to poop your brains out, I promise. You're going to take this for the second stage, the reset stage, and you're going to take 1 soft gel with every meal. So you're going to take it every time you eat, okay, morning, noon, and night. It's really going to help kill the overgrowth of candida. Candida, we know that's not good. And any other negative pathogens, any autoimmune diseases, if you have a compromised digestive system, if you have brain fog, and any sort of internal infections. Okay, the oils in here actually, just to give you an idea, is oregano, melaleuca, lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, and thyme. So those are some powerful, powerful oils that are in here. So that's the GX Assist. So you're going to be taking 3 of those for 10 days. Then that's the reset stage, okay? And now we're in the renew stage. You've made it this far, okay? You have made it this far. You have done so well. Yay. So the GX Assist kind of, to say the least, right, pushes everything out of your system. And now we're in the renew stage. So let's love on your body. Let's love on your gut. Let's love on the liver. And what are we going to do to that? We are going to have some heavy hitters hit your system. And the first one that we're going to talk about is PB Assist Plus. This is doTERRA's probiotic. What's really awesome is it does not need to be refrigerated. And a lot of times the probiotics that do need to be refrigerated, they're unstable. So you get it in your system, in your body, it doesn't make it to your gut. You need to make it to your gut. What's really awesome about the doTERRA probiotic is it's double encapsulated, which means it's going to get to your gut, okay? And it is going to go to work and do what it needs to do, which is going to replenish, okay? Replenish your gut with all of the good bacteria. It is concise, it's concise or made up of, where is it? Maybe it even says it on here. Yes, 6 billion active probiotic cultures, which is huge, okay? If you look in the probiotic world, that's a number that you definitely want to have for a probiotic. So you're going to take that for 10 days, and what you're going to be doing with that one is you're going to take it with every meal. So similar to the GX Assist, okay? And like I mentioned before, I'm actually going to be taking an additional 4th and 5th one first thing in the morning and in the evening. No, that's the Terrazine. See, this is why I need my notes. Okay, and then the last thing that you're going to add in during the renew stage is the DDR Prime, which I love. Again, I did a video about this one, about 8 minutes. It's one of the first videos I ever did. And for those of you that are new, it also comes in an oil form too if you want it. So this one's great, ready to go. And you're going to take one soft gel with your morning meal and a soft gel with every evening meal. So you're going to take this twice a day. And this one is just powerful. It really is. I love DDR Prime. You just cannot go wrong with it. It's a cellular complex. And so our body is made up of cells, and who doesn't want to help their cells out, especially in the renew phase of the cleanse. And you may find that you love this so much that you start taking it every single day, which is totally suggested. One of the things that I personally am going to do, I reached out and I didn't know if it was the case or not, but for those of you that do the doTERRA supplements and you are, I'm taking Mito 2 Max. I'm actually going to still take the Mito 2 Max because I just like not having that crash of energy. And it's a beautiful, steady stream. I'm going to stop taking the bone nutrient, and I'm actually going to stop taking the phytoestrogen, just because I really want my body to be able to focus on the cleanse and not anything else. The things that I had read and reached out to is you can still take all of those while you're doing the cleanse. The cleanse is just a little bit more intense with things. So for those of you that were like, oh, do I need to stop that or anything like that? It's really a personal preference. I just suggest that you listen to your body and listen to what your body's saying and do what's going to be comfortable for you. Do what you are willing and wanting to do, and that's going to be perfect for you. The one thing that I do want to mention to you is you might be asking, is it better for me to purchase everything individually, or should I purchase the Cleanse and Restore kit when I'm ready to do the cleanse? And so I broke the price down for you. This kit right here is $245, okay? The PV price on that is $175. If you were to purchase everything individually at the wholesale pricing, it's going to come to about $291.50. And so your average savings is about $46.50. And that's with the PB Assist and the Terrazine being the full price, not adding them on to Lifelong Vitality individually. So even if you do it that way, it'll even be a little bit more of a savings if you purchased it as in the kit. And just keep in mind that when you do the kit, right now the Zendocrine Complex is the only way that you can get it. And I do not know when it will be available. I wouldn't hold your breath is what I've been told. And yeah. So I'm going to see if we have any questions that need to be answered. You thought GX Assist was only once a day. That's a good question. I might have been reading it. You're right. GX, thank you for correcting me. Yes, GX Assist is one with the evening meal. And I told you 3 times a day. Yeah, no, but I double checked everything on there. So that is, it's on there. Scroll through and you can see what else. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not letting me see all the comments. Okay. If you have a question that I did not answer or you really want answered, do me a favor and maybe repost the question. Let's see. Oh, Facebook sometimes is so funny. I wonder if I can see the questions on here. Okay. Oh, I can. All right. Get ready to rumble. Yeah. So why do we take Terrazyme in an empty stomach? Did I answer that, or do you want me to go back and answer that for you? So the reason why we take Terrazyme on an empty stomach is because you want it to go to work when there's nothing in your stomach, and you want it to just start the digestive process and to get things flowing. Helps with bloating and all of that good stuff. Okay, yes, Lindsay said, don't be scared. It's so gentle, nothing crazy. Thank you for your personal experience. Yes, endocrine for your liver, absolutely. Let's see. Yes, this will be my first time doing the cleanse. So I will keep you posted if you want to know how it's going. Yes, I know the Terrazyme bottle does say 1 to 3 bottles per day. And that's just because the awesome FDA requires regulations of things. But I recently went to a training and the gentleman said that you can heal most issues with 3 things from Doterra: the lifelong vitality, lemon oil, which I didn't even talk about, and Terrazyme. And he was just saying you can never OD on Terrazyme, and the more the better for your system. I don't know if I mentioned lemon, but it's the reason why you put the lemon in your water is it's a great detoxifier. It's going to flush your system and just support your body with everything else that you're doing during the cleanse, and just whoo, plus it makes your water taste really good. Okay, what are the dates of the cleanse? You can start whenever you want. I just decided that I needed to do it, and it's something that my body was telling me needs to happen now. And so I'm going to start it next Monday because that's what I'm going to do. It's really whenever you want to do it. The thing that they do suggest is that you try to avoid any alcohol, you try to avoid caffeine or a lot of caffeine, and try to eat clean while you're doing the cleanse. So limit your sugar, limit your try to just be more conscious of what you're eating and just supporting your body during that. Let's see. Yes, it's a 30-day cleanse. Correct. It's 30 days. And Doterra does suggest that you do the cleanse twice a year, just to kind of get your body reset, going and all that good stuff. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I had read and heard, because you can believe everything that you read, that when the best time to do a cleanse is actually in the spring, because our bodies are designed in the wintertime to sort of hold on to things and to hibernate and to sort of, grasp things. But in the spring, what happens in the spring? Things open up, things are released, everyone's a lot happier. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, that's a great time to do it, just based on something that I read. I don't know if it's true or not. Clearly, I'm not taking my advice because I'm doing it in 2 days or in 1 week. But, you know your body, and it's time. I wanted to do it. I haven't done it yet. I'm like, you know what? Time. It's time. Okay. Any other questions for anybody? Yay, this was great. Thank you. Hopefully you learned something new. And if you have any more questions, we're here for you. All right. Bye.